54, number 113, integral from 1 to 3, e to the 3 over x squared dx. Kaylee, did you have a guess for what u should be?
I did 3 over x.
Okay, I think that's going to work out correctly. I'm going to rewrite that as 3x to the negative 1, just because that means makes taking the derivative a little easier. So negative 3x to the negative 2, or negative 3 over x squared, which, looking over here, that's good news. So that's u. And I'm close to, let's put a dx on that. I'm close to having du in there. Need a negative 3 to make du, and then a negative 1/3 out front. So negative 1/3. Integral, leave off the limits because I'm in the process of switching over to u stuff. E to the u du. And then I can switch my limits around. So u of 3 divided by 3 is 1. U of 1, 3 divided by 1 is 3. That's kind of weird. They like flip places there. So when x is 3, u is 1, and when x is 1, u is 3. And then I don't have to, but it sure seems convenient to flip the limits and use that negative sign to accomplish the flip. So 1/3 integral from 1 to 3 e to the u du. And I don't have to go back to x stuff because everything is in terms of u. So 1/3 e to the u from 1 to 3. So e cubed minus e to the first. I would leave it like that. I don't think there's really anything else you could do. I guess you could write it like that, but that's pretty clearly the same thing. So that was a good one. That u substitution, e to the u, switching limits, top minus bottom, and not really any algebra there at the end. What else from 354? $117. Oh, another good one. Also not asked earlier. 117. Trig. Integral from 0 to pi over 2 e to the sine pi x times cosine pi x dx. Jacob, do you have an idea for u?
Sine pi x.
I think sine of pi x, because we almost always pick the exponent for u. Let's see, derivative of sine would be cosine. But chain rule would be times pi. So that's good news. I mean, the cosine's good news. I can fix the pi pretty easily. So put a pi on there to make du show up. So 1 over pi. Integral from, I hold off on the limits because we're in the process of switching. E to the u du. Again, they all turn out like this, or almost all of them turn out like this. And now I need to fix those limits. X is pi over 2. Am I doing this right? Yep. That's the sine of pi times pi over 2. And that makes me think that they made a mistake somewhere, because I don't know what the sine of pi squared over 2 is. I can still work this problem, though. It's just going to have sine of pi squared over 2 in it, in places. If I plug in 0, that one I can handle. Sine of 0 is 0. Yeah, I bet that's a mistake, but we'll work with it. So integral of e to the u is e to the u. From 0 to sine of pi squared over 2. Whatever, we're going to have a massive safe stop in this thing. So 1 over pi, e to the sine of pi squared over 2 minus e to the 0, which is 1, but this one's already ugly enough. Why not just leave it like that? Is that what the back of the book says? Do you know? Okay. That feels like a mess up, but that's the answer to the problem they gave us. Other questions from 354?
What is it, 123?